I'm Maggie Malloy, and I'm on a journey to find the best value homes on the European property market. I'll be joined by Irish home buyers as we travel to uncover the most exotic and sun-drenched properties the continent has to offer.
Just not what I expected at all.
What is this? What has Maggie brought us to?
I'm just here really to give them a head start. Whether they're looking for a farmhouse in France or a pied-à-terre in Portugal, I'll use my nose for a bargain to help find the forever home of their dreams.
The price is unbelievable though.
I know. Using my own knowledge and with the help of a network of local experts, I'll navigate the market and unravel the red tape to uncover hidden gems all over Europe.
It's very spacious and the light here for a kitchen, it's beautiful.
I still think this is okay.
Well, it's not.
We'll explore exotic locations, discover properties with breathtaking views, and unleash the hidden potential in homes that otherwise may have been overlooked. So come along for the ride and join the hunt. This is Cheap European Homes. Today we're in Fairview, Dublin to meet 32-year-old software project manager Amy.
This year I went over to Portugal and travelled around for 3 months. Got involved in the digital nomad experience. The people there are really nice, easy access to the sea. The cost of living there is very good. It was a good few months, I enjoyed it.
Now she'd like to split her time between the two countries, and buying a house there will help her achieve that. Her best friend Claire is joining her on the hunt.
I think it suits Amy because she's very independent, so you can drop her anywhere and she will actually talk to people, she meets people. Like sometimes it drives me mad because you can't go for a walk with her because she'll talk to every single person she meets on the road.
It's not my fault if a cute dog ever wants to talk to me. So this is Dahlia and I have her pet passport now, which I didn't have at the beginning of the year. So she would be able to come on the Air Portugal flights with me.
I always look at something that's like a bit more run down and think, oh, I can make it this, make it that. Amy be much more work shy in that way.
Whoa!
You know what I mean, as in renovation shy.
Yes. I am worried about bureaucracy in Portugal as well because you obviously have the language barriers and
So
during
dealing
the
with
build,
builders,
so
yeah.
that could be tricky. I would be, say, 5 months in Portugal, 7 months in Ireland. Be near the sea, ideally. Space for visitors, somewhere obviously to work. If I can let the dog out to go to the loo. But there's nothing, mandatory apart from very strong Wi-Fi.
I've landed in Portugal ahead of Amy and Claire to get the lay of the land. Portugal has stunning natural scenery and beautiful weather. Its Mediterranean climate means it has plenty of sunshine throughout the year. With a lot less rainfall than we're used to at home, it will also make my search a bit easier because issues like damp and rainwater damage aren't the same problem they are in Ireland. I'm going to start my search 130 kilometres from the capital Lisbon, close to the town of Tomar. Tomar is a medieval town that has captured the hearts of travellers for centuries. This hillside fortress was the seat of power for the Knights Templar in Portugal and has been a hive of activity ever since. I'll be joined on my house hunt by local architect Frederica Pereira. A native to the area, Frederica is an expert in everything from planning to building regulations and has in-depth knowledge of Portuguese house building. All the local knowledge I'll need when picking houses here. Our first port of call is a 15-minute drive from Tomar and only 50 minutes from the world-famous surf town of Nazaré, which I know Amy will love. This pretty little stone cottage is in dire need of some TLC. I'd call it maybe a cottage in Ireland. What would you call it here?
We don't have a name for a cottage.
That's perfect.
We'll call it a country house here.
Okay. So
Country
the little
house.
country house, what do you think of the outside of it?
Well, I think there's a lot of work here. We'll need a new roof and also offer her some ideas of what can we do inside.
Yeah, I think definitely she's going to need a bit of inspiration. Yeah. You ready to have a look in?
Yes, let's go.
So this is our main living room in here, and look, I know it needs work.
Wow.
But She has budget here to do a lot of work. She has budget to get other people to do all of this work. What do you think?
Well, it looks almost about to fall, which means there will be some work here, but it's quite beautiful. Have you seen the masonry there, the stone work
It's
there?
fabulous, isn't
It's
it?
very nice. We have like some issues here with the cracks, as you see here, but I think we can keep the stone walls, which are beautiful.
So this is definitely my kind of kitchen in here.
Wow.
Isn't it beautiful? I'm assuming this is traditional Portuguese kitchen.
It is.
We have 2 bedrooms off the main living room. Very similar to Irish cottages. This is exactly the way they're done. It's so lovely. In Ireland, if we had a roof in this condition, it just would have ruined the inside of the house.
Here we don't have that kind of problems.
This house is a bargain, but it's going to need a full renovation. And I'm not sure what digital nomad Amy will think of that.
Oh God, it's definitely a doer-upper anyway.
It's got amazing views though.
It's a bit small.
Well,
Look
let's
at the
wait.
state of it.
Let's wait till we get inside.
Oh God. Oh no.
So the first house I have for you is going to push your imagination a little bit, okay? You're going to have to get your thinking cap on. First impressions. Run away!
Yeah, it terrifies me.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I like it. I think I'm less daunted by it than Amy would be. I'm probably less afraid of the work element of it, from a renovation point of view. But yeah, I'm interested to get inside.
Good. Big notebook to write down everything that you want to ask Frederica when you come back out.
Okay.
On you
Can't
go.
Thanks, Bill.
Where's the hard hat? Okay. Oh no. No. Oh my. I mean, it's natural building techniques, definitely. You can see the sky. There's an awful lot of work. Like, it looks like the whole thing needs to be rebuilt. There's stuff crumbling all over here. The floor needs to be done.
Yeah.
The door, look at the door! Roof, yeah, floors redone, no windows. Front door.
All doors.
Like, there's no electrics. There's like either. Look at this.
Oh, look at the big old fireplace.
What?
There.
I mean, yeah.
The view is gorgeous.
The view's stunning, yeah.
Yeah.
The view's lovely.
Really lovely.
It's one thing not being able to do the DIY, but you still need the vision, you know. I'm not sure now whether maybe...
I think Claire was a little bit more.
We'll sell a house to Claire. That's it.
Yes.
We'll be perfect.
Realistically, it's a 1 bedroom. I don't know where the bathroom would be because there doesn't seem to be one. Sitting room, kitchen.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Well, at least this room has the window with the light coming in
Yeah.
at this time. It would be a good office.
Yeah, but you just have to figure out where the bedroom would be then.
Yeah.
Maybe there's room to extend. Okay, so this is the 2nd bedroom.
Like, that's a bit scary. Like, it doesn't have any structure, obviously.
Well, that thing's holding it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a bit scary. I think you could probably take all of that out and this all just becomes one big room and you can reconfigure it with a fire. Yeah.
Never have anyone over to visit. Have the toilet in the middle.
Okay. The laugh. How'd you get on?
We survived it. Interesting property. Yeah.
Okay.
It is very work heavy, like it's not a small renovation.
No.
It's a total redo.
A little thing I've kind of been keeping in my back pocket with this one is there is permission in place at the moment to extend it, to renovate it fully, and to put a pool out the back.
What?
Yes. So that vision, you don't necessarily need to have the vision. You just
Yeah.
need to go look at the plans that have already been approved. So you're coming into it with the budget.
Okay.
And if you liked what they have on the plans,
Yeah.
you could just go for
You
it.
just put it out to tender
Yeah,
and get a
just
builder
go
to do
for
it.
yeah.
So, what is the footprint of the land here?
So we have the house, obviously, this kind of patio area, and we have 1/3 of an acre of land, which is basically the whole hill going right down into the valley. So if you can imagine this wall just completely gone over here, and your pool up here on this top surface.
Oh, yeah.
Looking out
Wow,
over
yeah.
the valley, over the fig trees and stuff. Isn't that just amazing?
Yeah, that's a different vision altogether.
And how long do you think the project would take? Once the person
Once
is
the
engaged.
person is engaged, I think 6 months to a year,
Okay.
more or less.
That kind of
Okay.
changes it, doesn't it?
Yeah, having
Yeah.
a pool would be pretty
Yeah, and
swish.
all that land.
The price.
Yes.
And I'm not even going to tell you, you have to guess.
Have to guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
60.
Okay.
I was going to go higher than that, but I was going to go like 110.
Okay. It's on the market at the moment for 55.
Oh, okay.
How close was I?
Yeah. So we would hope that you could come in maybe under 150 with everything done. That would be
everything?
that would be the hope. I promise this is the furthest I'm going to stretch your imagination. Okay? I promise. Once you've gotten through this, it's plain sailing. Okay, well I have another one to show you.
Okay.
Will we hit the road?
Yeah,
Right, come on. The price and potential of this first property have kept it in the running for Amy, but I've plenty more Portuguese bargains up my sleeve. I'm in Portugal on the hunt for a top value home for digital nomad Amy. With its positive tax breaks for foreign workers looking to relocate, Portugal has become a very popular spot for remote workers like Amy. I've already shown her this hillside house, but the renovations needed were not for the faint of heart.
There's an awful lot of work. Like, it looks like the whole thing needs to be rebuilt.
To change it up, I've gone for something completely different for my next house. This turnkey property is 20 minutes from Tomar and only a 6-minute drive from the beautiful lake of Castelo de Bold. I hope Frederica doesn't find much wrong with this one. So what do you think of the outside?
It looks very good. Not that much work.
Do you think she's going to be less scared off by this one now?
I think so.
Will we have a look in?
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Okay. The staircase is lovely. It's marble too. Wow. So this is the biggest room really in the place. I mean, you're looking at a main living area, I suppose, here. This looks to me like quite a modern air conditioning system there.
It is, and it's very important here because during summertime you can get 40 degrees and
Wow.
you should have one of those. We have like small little points where we can just use some plaster and give it a shine.
So this room could do with a little bit of updating.
It's ready to go inside, but she can always beautify it because we have the space also here.
Yeah.
It's very spacious and the light here for a kitchen. It's beautiful, beautiful.
It's time to see if I've impressed Amy and best friend Claire with this property. So we've gone up a little bit in budget for this one. Location-wise, it's 6 minutes from the lake.
Okay.
So you're getting very, very close to the water, even though you are inland. The majority of your house is up on that second level, but you also have the bottom level as well. It's just more used for storage space and stuff like that. Frederica is very happy with it, so I'm delighted.
Minor little details that I would change, but you're gonna see, you're gonna love it.
You even have almost a mini little orchard here of your own as well. So you've got about 0.2 of an acre in your garden here.
gorgeous.
It's not too big.
Yeah.
Easy enough to maintain, great for doggy to run around in.
It's very imposing. It's quite tall, but look, you know, in a good, not in a bad way. So I'm excited to see inside.
A lot to look at in there, and hopefully you probably don't need the notebook at all. You can just give it back to me.
Yeah, it's nice. Do you know what? It's a cool room.
Yeah.
But you don't feel like you're in a
It's not dark.
basement dark.
The tiles are gorgeous.
Yeah, it's got aircon and everything, so that's good. All
That's
mod
very
cons. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Nice. This is super.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Oh, that's cute. It's kind of, I know it's only the fixtures and fittings, but it's quite retro, but it's nice. I like it.
Yeah.
You see, this one is the most expensive house we're bringing her to, but it also still is a little bit dated. So if she can't see past that, she's not going to pay the premium for the house. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
No, I'm just paranoid. I think I'm paranoid a little bit.
I love the fireplace.
Lovely and bright.
Yeah, it's big as well.
Yeah,
You'd get like you'd get a kitchen table and chairs in here.
Yeah.
You'd probably
I
change
would
it.
want to, yeah. I'd want to change the kitchen, modernise it a bit, but I would be happy not to do that immediately. Okay, well, this one has a bathroom.
It looks functional.
Hey.
Hey!
So before we have our final chat, I want to show you something out here. Okay?
Great,
Come
yeah.
on.
Let's have a look.
Oh wow! Do I see a pool?
Nice.
I honestly was so shocked when I saw this out the back. Are you surprised?
Yeah, very surprised.
Absolutely. We're inland, you know, we're not near the coast, so, you know, obviously it gets really hot around here, so I think it's good to have something to cool down in.
Exactly. And even like if you use the above ground pool and you like it, then you always have the option down the road of maybe looking for permission to put in a proper in-ground pool. Yeah.
And it's still protected from the road. You know, there is a road there, but you can't really, it could be in the middle of the countryside.
So I haven't even spoken to you about the interior. Okay, so what do you think of the inside?
So the front room as you come in has lovely views. Obviously some of the furniture's dated, but that's just furniture. Really like the tiles. Claire loved the tiles.
It's a really big space.
It is.
A huge amount of living space. Emptied all the furniture out of it and it started fresh. Like it's a huge space and we could do a lot with it.
Everything is kind of just a little bit cosmetic here. It's not structural.
That's what we were
ceilings.
saying too.
Yeah.
Small details here and there.
Yeah, exactly.
We saw the sockets. We thought that probably more sockets because they only have like one per room.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And then, I mean, that garage obviously gives you the opportunity to add value immediately if you do anything with that.
So price?
I would say it was 190.
Okay.
Obviously, it's going to be a lot more than the first one. I'd say 175.
150.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Good.
Amazing.
Good. Yeah, that's a good price.
Yeah.
So I have one more to show you. Will we hit the road?
Yeah, let's
Okay,
go.
let's do this.
The bill for a meal in Portugal is only half what we'd pay at home, and even a litre of milk is 2/3 the Irish price. The further you move inland from the popular coastal regions, the more affordable the essentials become. And as with the low cost of living in Portugal, this country house is very surprising. It's a lot more than a simple cottage, and it's got that typical Portuguese charm the last two properties have maybe lacked.
Now, this looks cute, but it's a little bit remote. But I suppose I am a remote worker.
So you come straight into the kitchen here, which is really nice. And a big kitchen at that, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I think it's pretty dark, which is a problem. We could fix this. We could paint it white, the ceiling, and we can also change the finishings on the floor.
It would make a massive difference, wouldn't it?
One thing I noticed when I walked in is this heater. This is really uncommon.
Really?
Really?
Okay. Amy has mentioned being here in the past and the weather being a little bit cooler and just not having a way to heat the room she was in. So I think having it here will give her a lot of peace of mind. So I'm not really sure what to call this room. I kind of came down thinking it was going to be a living room, but it's not really big enough.
This is really unsafe. But the fix is easy. You just put a railing around here and a small little door.
Yeah, okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds good, yeah. Of the 5 bedrooms, Frederica, this is by far my favourite one. The views in here, this is the dream.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Really cute.
This is really cute. Oh my god.
got vines.
It has vines.
So what do you think?
Really
Looks
gorgeous.
cute. Looks
Yeah.
lovely. Yeah. Yeah.
Really
It looks
sweet.
big and small. I don't know. It's kind of maybe
Yeah.
deceiving.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have 5 bedrooms,
Whoa.
okay,
Okay.
over 2 floors.
Right.
So it drops down at the back. Structurally, Frederica seemed okay. She was happy.
Yeah.
It looks great. It looks
Roof is
great.
okay.
Roof is very okay.
You ready to go in then?
I am.
I'm so excited. You're going to love this place.
Oh wow. Wood, fire.
Tiles.
It's great to see the fire because obviously worried about wintering here a little bit, and then that'll give a bit of heat.
This is really nice. It's huge. And you could actually paint that ceiling white and have the beams if you wanted. But you wouldn't even need
I
to.
don't know. I like that.
Yeah.
The wood look like. I don't love them, and after a few vinos, I think that it might be dangerous. A bedroom. Oh, look at the
Oh,
views.
wow.
Oh yeah, look at this.
Oh, that's so nice.
Alrighty, here goes nothing.
That moves.
Okay.
Sorry, did I mention I'm terrified of heights? Yeah, that is pretty tight. I think you'd have to replace that.
And I don't know exactly how you do that, but I would definitely be looking at that.
It might be a case of losing more of that room and putting in proper stairs.
Yeah. Oh, nice. This is lovely. It's nice size,
Yeah.
bright. Hi.
Hi. So as you can see, the garden is quite big here. It stretches to half an acre.
Wow.
So you have quite a lot of space.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a bungalow at the front level, and obviously here it's 2, maybe even 3 levels, looks like. Right now, even that staircase makes it feel like it was just separate, but
Yeah.
actually if you put in a proper stairs, maybe it would become more part of the top floor too. That would be the top item at the moment.
Do you have any idea about how much that would cost, or?
I think we could have built a stair like for 1,500 euros.
So the price, what's your best guess?
I think Amy should go first this time.
Okay, I think so, yeah, it's only fair.
So maybe around 195?
Okay, okay.
It is gorgeous, but I think I'm going to say 175.
Okay, okay. You're wrong! You're both wrong! Oh, you're so far off.
Oh, so far off.
Very, very far.
Very, very
Very far.
107.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Wow, that's really good value. That is very good value, yeah. It is a big house. You do get a lot of house. So yeah, that's surprising price.
Very surprising.
Well, we've come to the end of Amy and best friend Claire's Portuguese road trip. First, we had the hillside cottage in need of significant renovation. Next, we had the 2-storey house a short drive from Tomar and Castello de Bode. And finally, we drove into the hills to find this deceptive gem. Amy's had some time to consider her options.
So which one was your favourite?
The house that was a little bit closer to Tomar would be the most interesting, even though it's a bit more expensive and maybe you don't get as much property for the price. Right now I don't really need that much property, and I'd rather be closer to a bit of activity. But that's not saying that I'm not with the village house too. The kitchen's unreal. The little touches. The price is unbelievable though. I know. It's so I mean then that sways it back to that being one of the favourites.
So what do you think, Claire?
Yeah, I think me and Amy actually agreed on this for once. It would be the house that was closest to Tomar, just because I think with not that much effort you could actually make it fab.
The one that needed a lot of renovation, I mean I could kind of see the potential there. I think the long tail investment though, not being able to move into it for 6 months to a year, let's call it a year.
Yeah.
It is probably too much, and at the end of the day you'd probably spend, I mean what would you end up spending, similar to what you get here for a move-in condition house.
True. Has it honed in your kind of idea about what you want house-wise?
Yeah, it's given some interesting new areas to explore, and it's given me a good idea of what I don't want and what I do want, and the value that is around, really.
Well, I feel like you have a really exciting search ahead of you, and I wish you the best of luck with it.
Thanks a million. It's been a great process and seen some amazing places.
I think the challenges of going around looking at houses in Portugal are a lot different than they are in Ireland. Nearly every place I go into is habitable, nearly every place is big, it's affordable. So really it comes down to whether the house hunter likes the house or likes the area. It's actually a luxury we don't get in Ireland at all. We buy a house we can afford, we buy the only house we can afford, and here we almost get to step back 20 years and actually pick a house with our heart. And that's something that's getting harder and harder to do at home.